The California-based Foundation for Taxpayer and Consumer Rights said that for $26 each, it was able to buy the Social Security numbers and home addresses of Attorney General John Ashcroft, CIA Director George Tenet, and Karl Rove.
To show Governor Davis in the state why we needed a privacy law, I bought his Social Security number, and when it came back with a lot of information, I had not only his address, but every address he'd ever lived in.
Several lawmakers are beginning to fight back. They have asked the state speaker to ask the state police to launch an investigation because they consider this an invasion of their rights.
A federal judge has thrown a roadblock up in front of the National Do Not Call list that was set up to go into effect next week.
Many of the most powerful and potent reforms that could be enacted are subject to being thrown out on the grounds that they infringe a corporation's right to free speech.
The founders never contemplated giving corporations free speech rights. They did contemplate giving all the rest of us freedom from search and seizure and other types of privacy rights. And I believe if corporations were as big a threat back then, they would have protected our privacy, not just from government searches, but from corporations coming into our homes.
Today, a prominent consumer group rated cities too. What have the governments done to contain corporate power? Author of Corporateering, Jamie Court, announced a report card showing how well cities place societal interests and individual freedoms above corporate profit.
The free market isn't the free society. That's what the point of this quotient is to say.
The foundation looked at advertising in schools, the use of public places for corporate gain, media independence, and whistleblower protection.
In his book, Corporateering, Jamie Court also promotes a 3 strikes law for corporations that commit crime.
After each felony conviction, the corporation would also have to take out full-page ads in the papers to show their rap sheet.
The Senate committee in Sacramento has passed a bill that would apply the 3 strikes rule to corporations.
We want to give companies a chance to reform their actions and be good corporate actors here in California.
Beyond the headline makers, Court speaks of a quieter, collective insult.
For every 5 minutes we spend on hold listening to advertisements when we call to complain about a billing error, there are millions of people on hold, and that means our 5 minutes times a million is huge.